A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. We couldn't ask for more perfect weather here today. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Shit.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find...
And the Browns get there and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 44-yard line.
Tua looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Going play action, Tagovailoa. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off.
Intercepted by the Browns. It's a turnover.
So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. His first throw is an interception. Dolphins get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Chased out to his right. Waller with the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Okay, when you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. Just really hard to stop them, contain them when they've got that versatility.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. Sanders sends it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ronnie Judkins on the drop down. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. On 1st down, here's Sanders. On target here to Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a second quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down carry for A.J. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Second and 3 now. Achan again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Taken in by Hill, right side. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Achan will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Goal line formation to give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
And the pass is caught. Tack 2 more onto the score. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight end, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back after making their third first half interception.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tua. This one's taken in by Hill. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Tagovailoa now, getting out to his left. Caught, nice gain left side. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They've got first down here from the 36. They go play action with Tagovailoa. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throwing again here on 2nd. Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Now 3rd down.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa. Trying for the deep ball. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go now. Japanese Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Big strike downfield to Judy. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sanders back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And goes to the hurry up here. Sanders now on 3rd down. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Back to throw it. Throw caught by his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up here. Sanders going to throw here on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Now Tua to throw. He's going deep. And it is picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Sanders going to look to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, Judkins. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Throw wheeled in by Njoku. And he's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all...
Oh, don't quit on me now. Don't quit on me now.